Yo, what's going on guys? It's JD here, back with another 2K video. So today guys, we're going to be going over the best lineup that you want to be using in Domination this year. As you can see here guys, we're nearly halfway through. Now I know a lot of people have already completed it. Hell, there's someone already on all-time Domination. There's probably more than just one person at this stage. But that is just crazy. I'm taking my time, I'm enjoying the game. I haven't got the time to grind it, believe me guys, I wish I did. If I could have just got it all done in like 3 days, I would have done, but physically I just don't have the time. So we're taking our time with it, but we will be getting through this as quickly as is possible. We want to get these reward tokens, and we want to get that Mark Eaton Amethyst. So, and by the way guys, I have not struggled in the slightest so far. Domination has been so easy. But I see a lot of you guys tweeting me and DMing me saying that you are struggling. So, I've got to get this tip video out. If you did miss yesterday's video, there was some good tips in that video as well. But today we're going to be going over the best lineup that you guys want to be using. So, what I will say in general throughout the squad, you want to have quick players. Quick players are essential. You want to be pushing the pace at all times. You want to be getting those fast break points. You want to be getting the rebounds and just run on the break straight away. Doesn't matter if you miss, as long as you're taking enough shots, you're going to be getting the points. I don't even worry about the opposition scoring a Domination, because I know that I'm going to score probably at least double what they get. And that has happened in a few games. And my highest is 92% from the field in an entire game. So, yeah, the team I was using was pretty good. So, let's just jump into this. At the point guard spot, we're going to have Daniel Gibson, the Sapphire, for collecting 100 cards. So easy, not a problem at all. And this guy will carry you. And I mean, he will carry you. 15 games played, he averages 13 points. Like, this guy is lights out. He's such a good shooter. He's got the 93 3 ball. He's got a 70 driving dunk, which is nice. He does throw it down. And he's got a great mid-range at the 86. And obviously driving layup as well at an 88. So this guy can finish inside and outside. He is fantastic. He's got a couple of badges as well. And badges this year do play a huge role, guys. If you haven't realised, badges are essential. I'm not going to kit all my players out with them just yet, because obviously this is nowhere near my final squad for the year. So I'm going to stockpile my badges until I really need to use them. But gold deep range Jedi and gold catch and shoot are fantastic. And obviously gold acrobat really helps for those inside shots. So at the point guard spot, you can't go too far wrong with Daniel Gibson. Now at the 2 guard, we are going to be having Moe Peterson. This guy I cannot say enough good things about. Corner specialist gold, very nice indeed. 15 games, averaging 11 points as well. So he is pretty solid. He's averaging 2 out of 2.8 3-pointers, so pretty decent percentage. I can't do that as a percentage in my head. Like, I am not good enough at maths to do that, but this guy is so good. 6'9" at the shooting guard position is very nice indeed. Again, we've got good driving stats, we've got good shooting stats, good driving dunk stats as well, and decent speed. And that is going to be a theme amongst all of my players. Maybe not the centre so much, but especially these 4 players here, the point guard, shooting guard, and the power and small forwards. They all want to be quick, they all want to be able to drive inside, and they all want to be able to stretch the floor and knock down a 3 ball. If you get a rebound, you want to be kicking it out. You don't want to have someone standing there who can't hit a 3 to save their life. You want to be kicking it out knowing that whoever it goes to, they're going to be able to hit that shot if you get a good release, which is of course so crucial this year. 2K have adjusted the sliders obviously massively since 2K18, and it seems like this year more than ever, timing of shots is so important. If you mess up the release, it doesn't matter if you're wide open, like, that shit ain't not going in, not at a high percentage anyway. So moving on to the small forward, we are going to have none other than LeBron James, the king. He's got to be in a squad. He's just so good. He's so strong. Obviously driving in, he's amazing. He's got a decent 3 ball at the 70. He does capture quite a few green lights though. Obviously he's got his own signature release, and it is easy when you get to know it. So yeah, shooting's not too much of a problem. Obviously driving inside is fantastic. Defensively, 80 shot contest is very nice. 65 block is quite small, or quite low rather. Like, he definitely deserves more than that. But again, a nice quick player for going up and down the court. and obviously he's very strong as it is LeBron. Right, power forward, it's going to be a small forward, it's going to be Giannis. Now obviously these two cards here were for pre-ordering the game. I think everybody gets the Giannis as standard, so some of you might not have the LeBron card, but in his place I would say Dennis Scott or Otto Porter. Both of them are great, and one of them will be on the bench in a second, so we're going to be talking about one of them. But let's focus on Giannis for now. The Greek Freak, 6'11", 7 bronze badges, which is very nice. 29 games played already. God, I've played a lot of this game since it came out. 8 points, not too bad at all. He's good on the boards as well. Obviously, he's not great from 3, although he is hitting 50% of them for me, and his 3-pointer is, yeah, 65, but he's still hitting 50%. Like, he's got a nice release. Obviously, he's great inside. Great driving dunk at an 80, and he's nice and quick as well. And obviously with his height at 6'11", he's going to be great on defense. He's going to be getting those rebounds and just dishing up to your point guard, shooting guard and small forward. He should be running the floor as soon as you pull down the board. So moving on to the centre spot. I did run with Manute Bol for a bit, but that guy is just way too slow. Like, don't get me wrong, it is fantastic to play with someone who is 7'7", but someone who has speed of 26, like, oh, I can't even, it's so painful to watch him running the game. I will have some gameplay up with him, but not for domination. Like, he is not the guy. So the person I run with is Kristaps Porzingis. Not too expensive. I picked him up for about 12k MT. Obviously he's not the best defensively, but height is the thing you want. 7'3". This guy will deflect anything that comes inside. He's got, where is his defensive? 85 block, 84 shot contest. So even though his defensive stats aren't great, he's going to be contesting and he's going to be swatting anything that goes into the paint. Again, decent standing dunk at 85, decent driving dunk at 71, and obviously he's got a cash release. He's not got the best driving layup, but yeah, inside it's going to either be dunking it, laying it up, or he's going to be hitting those 3 balls because his release is so nice. And for a big man at the centre position, 68 speed is not too bad. He's going to outrun a lot of the other slower centres out there. So Porzingis, if you can afford him, is definitely someone you want to be having on your team. Alright, moving on to the bench. Let's go for the backup point guard, which is actually going to be a shooting guard. It's going to be Jason Richardson. This guy, 2K17 favourite for me, that's for sure. 13 games played, 2 started, so 11 of them are coming off the bench, and he still averages 12 points. Like, this guy is crazy. He's hitting over 50% from the 3-point line. He's got goal catch and shoot, again, a very, very nice badge to have. And again, the same thing, guys. He's great at going inside. He's great from outside the arc. He's great driving dunk as well, and he is nice and quick. So J-Rich coming off the bench, just when your other opponents are starting to get a little bit tired, chuck him in there. He can run around for days. He's got some nice dribble moves as well, so creating space isn't too much of a problem. Right, moving on, we are going to have Iman Shumpert. Now, the Shump. I've had a love and hate relationship with this card so far, let's say that. Let's just say, comes with 3 Hall of Fame? Hell no, he ain't that good. Comes with 3 gold badges. Got defensive stopper, posterizer, and pickpocket. Now, the pros of this card, that posterizer, you really, really notice it. He will catch some mean bodies out there. I've had one game where he got like 5 posters. Like, he had no regard for human life in that game. Like, this card is great for that. But shooting wise, not so much. As you can see there, he's attempted 3 3-pointers per game, and he only made 0.7 of them. Like, that is awful. I just cannot get on with this guy's release. He's only played 3 games for me, so not massive amounts yet, but I just can't get on with his release. But driving inside is very nice. 88 for the layup package, which is decent. He's got an 82 shot 2, which is why 82 shot 3, which is why I don't understand he misses so many wide open good releases. But yeah, this card is great for slashing. 88 driving dunk, and you really do notice it. Defensively, not bad at all. For a guard, 73 shot contest is decent, and 89 steal is very tasty. And obviously he is so quick, he is rapid, he's 6'9" but 87 speed. So yeah, he's definitely a player you want to be having. He only costs the 6 tokens which it costs to get any of the sapphires, and I'll say make him one of the first ones you guys pick up. So at the small forward, I said we were going to be seeing him earlier. It is going to be Otto Porter. Nice and tall, 6'8", and again this is just a nice shooter. 84 open shot 3. Decent at layups, decent driving. Well, not the best driving dunk, but he can throw it down. He's not the quickest, I have to say. That is the one downfall of this card. No badges to note, but he's alright. As coming off the bench, you're not going to have the best players, obviously. Otherwise, they'd be in your starting 11. But coming off the bench, he does his job. He knows what he is doing. So, at the power forward position, we are going to be having Channing Frye. So, this guy, you should know about him from the 2K17 and 2K18 days. He has got a money release, and he has a 93 ball. Like, if you want to 5 out, I don't know if you can actually, but if you want to 5 out, this is the guy you want to be having. He's absolutely so good from outside the arc. He's got such an easy release as well. You don't want to be driving in with this guy. That is not what he is for. He is the one sort of anomaly to every other player, basically, that I've got. He's the one player that can't really drive, and he's not that quick at 64 speed, but he's just there for the shooting. He is a lights out shooter, so we can't really complain at that. And at the centre position, we've got Derrick Coleman, who is a very, very solid player. He's got the 3 gold badges, played 10 games in so far, 8 points per game, which is decent. And as you can see there, apparently he's made every single 3 he's taken from me. I don't know how many that is, but yeah, that's not too bad. Open shot 3 of an 85, and you really do notice it. He is very, very nice release as well. This guy a lot better than Channing Frye at driving in. He's got a decent driving dunk at 65. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. He's got good defensive stats with an 82 block and decent rebounding as well. And he's a bit quicker than Channing Frye, which is why he is at the centre position rather than the power forward position. So there you go, guys. If you want to rock up to Domination and you're struggling, get a team that's similar to this with similar type of players and you will be destroying the CPU. Believe me, guys. It's such a breeze. I just play for the first half, and in the second half I can just take off and do whatever I want because I'm so far ahead they're not going to come back. But anyway, guys, I hope that did help you out. Let me know down below how far you guys are through Domination, and let me know if this helped you or not. So as usual, guys, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.